Massey here at United Healthcare. Pleasure to meet all of you, and thank you for being here with us today so we can bring to you the United Health One product offering. I just want to toggle screens here, so I do apologize for that. So I'm going to stop sharing. I actually want to take you out into a live session of our broker portal. I think it just might be easier to see and navigate through, but I got to figure out that screen to share. Nope, that's not it. Bear with me. I'm so sorry. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Karen, are you able to see the broker portal?
I think it's still loading. We are seeing a white screen right now, like a blank white
Okay.
screen.
All right, that's not what I want you to see. So hang on tight here. I do apologize. Got it. I think this now shows it. Is that correct, Karen?
Yep, it's showing now.
Thank you so much. So again, sorry about that. Bobby Joe Massey here at United Healthcare. And as Jerry had mentioned today, we do want to take you through our core medical offering, as well as our ancillary guarantee issued products, as well as our non guarantee issued products. And I wanted to do it as a live view of the broker portal. That's where you will spend most of your time as you're accessing all of these products. And so just to get started, before we go through that, I do want to quickly walk you through your broker portal. If you're already contracted with us, this site should look familiar to you. If not, again, as Jerry mentioned, please contact BenaVest to get contracted. Once you are contracted and you log in, this is what your broker portal will look like. Immediately when you log in, a call to action button is for you to go ahead and do quoting. But before we do that, on the right-hand side, you're going to see a United States map. Below that is a products by state grid. This is extremely helpful for all of you that may be licensed in multiple different states, as our products do vary from state to state. Very overwhelming chart because you'll see all of our products down the left-hand side and all of the states over the top, but it'll tell you what we have in each of those states so that you can then hone in on those specific products in those specific markets. Your pre-sale materials really will come to you here underneath the brochures, sales tools, and training tab. The third option down is where you're going to find your brochures, sample applications, producer guides, height and weight charts. So again, pre-sale materials is right here under the brochures tab. Then you're also going to have access to pre-recorded webinars on every single product that we offer. And you'll see when you log in the duration that it is. And they're, again, start and stop them as often as you need to, take them as often as you need to. But that really is where you're going to get to your pre-sale materials, brochures, and webinars. Outside of that, if you do hop in to grab a brochure and in your drop-down states, you do not see a state. That would be because we don't have you licensed in that state. So if you're only seeing, say, Florida, and you're trying to quote in North Carolina, and it's not in your drop-down box, that means we don't have you appointed there. So to do that and add that non-resident license under your licensing and commissions tab, you would click on the view add appointments to add any non-resident states. So again, that was just a quick overview of the portal. Once you have clients on the books with us, you would be able to manage those clients through your My Business, or you can also access it on your top toolbar, My Business. Prospects are anybody that you've quoted and have not submitted business, and then My Business is active clients on the books with us. Now that we kind of walked quickly through the broker portal, I want to spend some time going through a live quote and then honing in on the specific products that we wanted to touch on today. So, immediately when you log in, the orange call to action button would be to get a quote. For the purpose of today, we're going to go ahead and run a 40-year-old male quote in, let me just see, I got an Orlando zip code. So we'll use Orlando, Florida as our zip code. Quick and easy to quote for us. It's 5 things that you would need. It's going to be a zip code, tab over for county. If it is a multi-county zip code, you would have to choose a county from the drop-down box. There's only a one county for that zip code. You just proceed on to checking if it's a male or a female. Today we'll do a male. And then you're going to enter the client's date of birth. Again, 40-year-old male. So we're plugging in the date of birth. And then you would also want to check if they're a tobacco user. Defaults to no. But those are the 5 things we need really, is zip code, county, gender, date of birth, and tobacco use. For one product, we do ask about height and weight. And I will touch on that here in just a moment. One product, if you do sell the TriTerm medical plan, you can see the height and weight chart to choose their accurate height and weight. But then proceeding from there, you would be able to go ahead and add spouse information, children. There's defaults to 2, but you can add more children if necessary below. If you're just doing a single male as we're doing today, you just move forward. And as you scroll down on the page, you are then going to run into all of the products that are available in Orlando, Florida to a 40-year-old male. I'm going to tell you this, our broker portal has a ton of products. UnitedHealthcare tries to meet the needs of everyone. And that could be low income, middle class, high income, people who are looking for medical plans, people who are looking for ancillary or supplemental plans. So there is a lot to offer. I'm going to narrow that down for you today and simplify it. Just honing in on the core medical plans. Our best option for you is going to be the TriTerm Medical. This is a 3-year plan that is a great alternative to ACA, right? I always say this, ACA, just to keep it simple, it's intended for the sick and heavily subsidized, right? Sick and subsidized is how I keep ACA simple. And if somebody is not sick, they're healthy, somewhat healthy, and they're not getting a premium subsidy, or maybe the premium subsidy is very minimal, they may come to you and say that they are looking for something that is a lower cost alternative. And this can be a great option